is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Harris outside. MP against Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by MP. Harris's shot is good.
That's about
that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
Let's go.
How swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Stolen.
Can I put it? Oh, good boy. Good putback.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit, trailing by 10. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Let's get it.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they capitalize in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jalen Smith. Kobe White is out there with Jones. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams at the 4 spot. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the evening. That one is off. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Bulls leading by 8. Huerter finds Jones. Outside, White. And the 3 off target. Holland, the pass to Winnie. And here's Reed. And here's Stewart. He's defended by Huerter. Here's Holland. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Pass to Williams. Here's Huerter. Outside, White. Out to Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. Pistons trail by 8. Here's Holland. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
When guys are moving the ball and sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. the Bulls with some changes. Okoro's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Dosunmu comes in for White. And Wells is subbed in for Tre Jones. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. MP outside. MP, the triple is down the handle.
Get it.
To add up, guys. The last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Ivy passes to Stewart. That one goes in. Stewart's got his first bucket of the night.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Wells. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham with it. Now defended by MP. Cunningham against MP. Pulls up on the wing. The shot by Ivy, no good. Chicago leading by 7. On the wing, MP. Covered by Cunningham. It's in.
Let's go.
Relative newcomer, but MP, let's just say he's not lacking in confidence.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. And Buzelis subbed in for Williams. Then for the Pistons, Duran comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Harris subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Inside, and Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. The first one falls.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Pistons trail by 8. Ain't no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Pass to Buzelis. And again, Chicago. No good. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. No good from outside. And so, MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. Vucevic to the pass to Wells. 5 on the clock. Connects on the foul line jumper. Wells has got 8 points here in this quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Says me on the only one that got the most points.
Harris
So
outside.
hey,
Back to Ivy.
but I was up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a
Hey.
chance at the line.
And Ivy's just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Ivy.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Steps back and shoots. MP.
Oh,
Wells has got 26.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Yes, that goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Dosunmu. To the middle. Oh, watch out, MP!
go.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Cunningham drives in.
That pressure on you, K. What's up?
Now, here's Ivy. Defended by Dosunmu. Here's Duran.
Check out that darn force.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim.
Round two after the finish. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. You look at MP in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
Chicago with the ball, leading by 5, and Detroit. Looking at who they've got. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And he makes that one.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he loves it.
Launches a 3. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Wells. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Chicago leading by 5.
Pretty crazy, ain't it?
A 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Harris. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And if you're just joining us, we're playing over a minute here in the third. It's good. Harris has got his second basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Wells. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Ivy.
Rick, that was
As that one misses. Into the Bulls, shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from that. Okoro dishes to Wells. Back to Okoro. MP outside. And again, Chicago. No good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Here's Ivy, and he uses the glass on the lane. And now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Cunningham against MP. And the Bulls with another miss.
Going on this game. Come on.
On offense this period, I like to think is more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low, they end the drought. Bulls moving the ball around. It's off the step back. It's counted. MV's got 30 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. Robinson's checked in for Detroit.
Trying to get me on the bench.
During the pass to Robinson. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Robinson misses. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Jones. Vucevic setting the bid for Jones.
The officials are all over that.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for Chicago, Trey Jones.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Bruzelis. Kevin Huerter comes in for Okoro. And it's White in for Dosunmu. And then for Detroit, Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris. Allen comes in for Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Ivy. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Duren. Now, here is Robinson. Now, Sasser. Outside for Robinson. His three-pointers off the mark. White against Robinson. Vucevic with the bucket.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interiors.
Sasser with it. Nothing on the board. Stewart with the screen on Jones. Pass to Stewart. And here is Robinson. Detroit, no good that time either.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Jones. Here's Vucevic. Guarded by Stewart. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Chicago up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got White. Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Herter in at the 3, a small forward. That's good from Cunningham.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Wells' shot is good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Reed is screen on one. Robinson passes to Scoot. Here's Reed. Outside Robinson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And White kicks to Herter. MP deciding where to go with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Ron Holland.
And MP doesn't back away from physical defense. You love that about the young player. He welcomes any chance to get to the line.
The free throw drops for Well. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. And a switcher also for Detroit. Harris is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it 2-possession game.
Robinson misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
That's good from Harris.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
He's perfect from the line this time. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. A 3 from MP. And the Bulls another 3.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Harris outside. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. MP with the rebound.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Okoro comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Dosunmu in for Kobe White. Then for the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Holland. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Robinson. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. .11 game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The three goes down.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Hand, let's go. Okay.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. MP outside.
Release.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shoot from 12. Yeah, that goes in.
Nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Okay. A huge two-handed slam.
Let's go.
He's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Pistons trailed by 14. Cunningham. And the three misses. Chicago has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Not that time. It won't go.
And even with good coverage
Messi.
that time, he has confidence to drill the three. A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Bulls.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
MP, and got it!
Get it!
That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Save me. Oh.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical.
Okay,
and you will want to ride this wave into
do your
game 2.
thing, man.
Now let's go to Jennifer Keane-Thompson.
I'm here with MP, whose team pulled out a gutsy win after finding out just moments before tip-off they'd be down a starter. How much confidence does it give you to win this game without one of your most important players?
You know what? We're a confident bunch, Jennifer. I don't think we learned anything we didn't already know. But I bet the other guys are less confident after seeing what we did tonight. And they're probably not looking forward to seeing us at full strength. You know?
Sounds like a great game, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long, everyone.
go, man.
You look at the Pistons, they came up short in game 1 of this series. Still, they showed some positive signs to carry into this one.
It's all about making the adjustments for this game. They can steal home court advantage if they execute their plans.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Harris and Duren together in the middle. And it's Cunningham in at the point.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. Back to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. That shot off. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder. And here's MP. Launches a 3. And Ivy pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I talked with the Wolfside coach. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Cade has every shot in his bag.
And it's Wells off the drive. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Ivy outside. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Almost 2. minutes into the first here. MP against Cunningham. Elbow shot on the way. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Again, MP missing.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Throws it outside. Pass to Duren. Shoots over to Subaru. Duren with the bucket. And here's MP. Chicago passing it around. Back to Herder. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. He shoots it. The Bulls with another miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Cunningham. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Harris against Herder. Pass to Wells. Over Cunningham. Oh, another miss by MP.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And Cunningham gets it to go. On the assist by Thompson. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. MP, number 1. Jalen Duren, 3rd.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
MP against Cunningham. Wells misses.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Harris passes to Cunningham. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Thompson. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Bulls trail by 5. Right wing. MP looking around. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Here's Ivy from the arc. Kept alive. Pass to Harris. Launches it. Ivy's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now here's Thompson. Now Ivy. Herder defending. And there it is for him.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And this group has been storming through the postseason, sweeping the first round and with a chance to go up 2-0 here tonight.
They've been firing on all cylinders, and we'll see how they do. I mean, the competition getting a bit tougher the deeper into the playoffs we go.
Now Cunningham. For 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Detroit on top, up 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Okoro and Williams are the small and power forwards. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's White from behind the arc. Smith, that one's good.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Over Giddey. No good, off the front rim. The Bulls trail by 4. Pass to White. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. White can really get up. I mean, he enjoys showcasing his athleticism.
Cunningham outside. Outside Robinson. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Making some changes. Herter's checked in for Okoro. Dosunmu comes in for White. And MP subbed in for Giddey. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Reed. And Ivy subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Inside, Ivy. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ivy's got his second basket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He finished with 51 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Greg.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Ivy goes in, and that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to MP. Williams, a screen on Ivy. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Holland, the bucket on the assist by Ivy. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
For Chicago, Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith, and Buzelis is subbed in for Williams. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Now here's Dosunmu. Still without a bucket. Back to Wells. Fires the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Wells. Now here's Vucevic. Dosunmu, the pass to Wells. Takes the 3. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Harris on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
Nothing the defense can do. Harris is just a special player, capable of beating you from all 3 levels. All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Robinson. Duren up top. Pass to Ivy. Into the lane. The 3 from Thompson. Duren, the pass to Ivy. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
From deep, MP knocks down the triple. MP's got 22 points.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's Harris. And again, it's Detroit converting.
And the defense can't let Harris get that comfortable on those types of shots. He's a very reliable mid-range shooter.
Now here's Wells. He's got 22. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Harris outside. Duren the screen. Just 3 on the clock. That shot missing. MP getting it done for Chicago. An insane quarter. No one can stop him. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Chicago Bulls.
If you can make threes with consistency, the floor opens up. They've been pulling apart that defense.
Making it rain, and their opponent brought no umbrellas. checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Guys, game one went the way we thought it would. The higher seed taking a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, if they can take game two as well, that'll put them in a very comfortable position.
Absolutely. Take care of business. Enjoy that home cooking.
Home cooking. Making me hungry. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back to the action as game two is getting underway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Well, this is what he does. When the stage is biggest, he runs to the light.
Chicago leading by 3, setting the floor for Detroit. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Ivey and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. Now here's Harris. From deep, MP. On target from range. Wells has got 28 points for the game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them some of the clean looks.
It's Cunningham missing. Bulls shooting a nice 50% for the game. The 3 ball. Thompson pulls it in. Pistons trail by 6. A little mid-range shot is up. And it's MP with a rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind. But you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Cunningham finds Harris. And here's Thompson. Herder defending. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Duren. Ivey outside. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's Cunningham.
They started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first 3.
The 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Herder. And it's flushed down. And that's jammed.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
And it's Wells off the drive. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. And MP with a basket on the assist by Vucevic. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Harris passes to Duren. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
On the wing, MP. He's watched by Cunningham. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Harris on the wing. Oh, swiped away. And now the Bulls in transition. Dosunmu for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Ivey outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Harris finds Ivey. And here's Cunningham over MP. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, this has been far from his best day. And if they're...
Oh, MP with the slam.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. MP really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Detroit also making some changes. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Robinson in for Cunningham. Minute 35 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Ivy. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Good on the second one. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. To the right wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Thompson. Now here's Duran. Giddey defends. Ivy outside. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Herter.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Thompson against Giddey. Can't hit that one.
Well, he not only forced the miss, but he also came down with the rebound.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DeZumo with it, working on Robinson. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First free throw is good. For Chicago, Williams comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's White in for Herter. Detroit also making some changes. Reed's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Thompson. And Cunningham subbed in for Ivy. And so he hits both. Here's Cunningham. He has 7. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And the 3 ball has been huge in building this lead. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. They've got MP, Patrick Williams out there with Kobe White. Then there's Jalen Smith, and it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's MP. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Wells has got 38 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic. entire game.
Detroit moving the ball around. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Stewart, the pass to Reed. Here's Cunningham. Clock at 6. Back to Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
MP drives in, and MP throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Robinson, following the bucket by the Bulls. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Ellis is checked in for Williams. And a switch here also for Detroit. Tobias Harris checked in for Reed. To the right side, three-pointer, Ellis. The Bulls with another miss. Pistons trail by 16. Pass to Cunningham. Deflected. White for 3. Bulls keep it alive. Screen by MP. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
And now the Bulls in transition.
Oh, my goodness. MP finishing off that round.
Cunningham with the ball. From downtown, it's off.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Wells, that's good.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
You see yourself on the screen. You should have come back to the game.
Making some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Herder comes in for White. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Giddey. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Robinson. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. And here is Thompson. 5 on the clock. Ivy outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's money from deep.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
MP fires. Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. He got it.
Yeah, Cunningham keeping others involved, a true catalyst for this offense.
MP, there's the drive. Duren pulls it down. Pistons trail by 18. Ivy outside. Here's Duren. And stolen by Herder.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Bulls.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They're the more cohesive team right now, just going out there and executing their game plan.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
To the inside, Reed. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
That's just great willpower on the part of MP. You can't let defenders think they can intimidate.
So good, MP. He does not get the second one. The Pistons have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Holland. Chicago with a rebound. MP drives in. White, the pass to MP. Here's the three. Good! Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. He was all alone on that one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and
connects again from distance.
If you hadn't noticed already, just an incredible shooting display. And he just keeps going and going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in playoff history. How about that? So no problem for Chicago. They get the win. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, the star tonight who broke the 30-point mark in the win. How did you balance knowing when to get your teammates going versus when it's time to look for your own shot?
It's not rocket science, JQ. If the ball goes in, you keep shooting. If it doesn't, you stop shooting.
Simple as that?
Yeah, simple as that.
Okay, MP, keep it simple.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Thank you. EA, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
All right, we're here with MP in the locker room, moments before the tip-off of Game 3. MP, there's been some chat on social media about a bug that's going around.
Yeah, I seen that.
So why don't you tell them how you feel?
Okay, I mean, listen, it's simple. Y'all don't got to worry about your boy MP. I'm 100% locked in and ready to go.
See that, folks? He's doing just fine.
Yeah, better than fine, actually, Xander. I'm about to put on a show for all y'all tonight, so just keep watching. MP, ooh, out. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. I've been throwing up all day, bro.
Yeah, you might want to sit down.
You ain't never lie.
You been able to keep fluids down?
Not really. I've been working with the trainer, so I think I'm as good as I'm going to get right now.
You ever played a game this sick before?
One time in high school, I had strep throat. 103-degree fever. Yeah, fatigue, all of it. My mom was furious that I played.
That's fair. Here's your mom. How'd you do?
Like what? Like in the game in high school?
Yeah, how'd you do?
Tripped up, bro.
You serious?
I'm dead serious, bro. You know, I'm gonna try to see if I can tap into some of that magic tonight. Right after I cut the game.
I'm being told that MP and at least 2 of his teammates have been hit with a severe stomach bug in the last 24 hours. Tough timing, but this is a resilient bunch. We'll see just exactly how they respond and what kind of energy level they bring to a very critical second-round contest.
Game, isn't it? The opponent wasn't ranked. Yeah, but I always have a box score. I recorded 14 top challenges during the game. The kid was everywhere.
Not to mention the 11 assists. You rarely see that happening in big college scoring games, with shorter games and all.
Okay, listen though. Let's not get all carried away. I'm bigger.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Chicago Bulls come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Pistons. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome to Game 3, everyone. We're at 2-0 right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
Yeah, and in the postseason, you'd love to be at full strength, but neither team is, and they've just got to deal with it.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Buzelis. Wells is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic, and it's Herter in at the 3. And for Detroit, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the 5. And it's the Pistons to start out. A look at Chicago. They have a real opportunity here to take total control of this series with the win here tonight.
And that would all but end it. When you've won the first 2 games, you know that victory in Game 3 all but punches your ticket to the conference finals.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Blast them to the shoot.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Ivy. And it's off from three-point range. Here's MP. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a miss there on the triple. In the corner, Herter with it. The 3 from MP. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And MP and crew fighting off a major illness that was spread like wildfire through the locker room. They're all sick.
Adrenaline can carry these guys only so far. And when you're fighting off an illness like they are, it is bound to take its effect at the later stages of the game.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. And have not only swept the first round, but have 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go past 5.
Oh, here's Dosunmu. Vucevic setting the bid for MP. Jacks up a 3. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Wells. Buzelis has got 5 points so far. Ivy passes to Duren. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the save.
Cunningham can spin his way out of the tornado. What a great handle.
Wells with it. Duren picks him up. On the wing, MP. The 3 finds the hole for the second time from the 4. Now 2 for 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. The drive by MP. And the dunk by Wells.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lead.
Ivy on the wing. Defended by Dosunmu. Ivy with the bucket.
And how about the burst in that first step? Just right to the rim.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or 2. different look here for Detroit. Duncan Robinson comes in for Asar Thompson, and it's LeVert in for Ivy. Chicago also making some changes. Kobe White, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Dosunmu. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Giddey. MP kicks to White. Shoots the three. Detroit with the rebound. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Now Cunningham. Following the three-point attempt by MP.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. One wide open. He fires. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Wells has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Cunningham. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. MP has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back right after this. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
They've got Karis LeVert. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Hunter. And it's Klintman in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Yeah, talking about Stewart, he's really increased his three-point attempt.
Giddey the pass to Williams. Williams has a screen for a corner. Robinson against White, and it's Giddey in the corner. Pocket 6. Over Stewart. Giddey no good. Pistons trail by 9. Outside Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Fades. Rebound by Williams.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Here's Giddey. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Now that was an impressive display of ball control. Giddey is crafty at creating separation.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. Kevin Huerter comes in for Isaac Okoro. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Kobe White. And MP subbed in for Josh